Yeah, recording. So let's look at the models we've got. We did linear regression. That doesn't make any sense. Quad, cubic, quartic, none of those made any sense for the same reason.
Exponential.
The linreg doesn't make any sense. That's just a different linreg. I'm not even sure why they have that on there. This guy down here is called a logarithmic regression. That is the only time you'll ever hear me say that word in this class. We're not going to use it. What does EXP stand for?
Exponential.
Exponential. Try that one.
It said no.
Hang tight. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with why it said no. Exponential reg. EXP stands for exponential reg. What do you guys know about exponentials? Yes, yes, yes. Now, it gets a little bit peeved. And the reason it's getting peeved is because, we talked about this before, yes? You can't raise an exponential to a 0 power and get 0. You have to get 1. You can never get it to be 0. The reason it's getting peeved is that 8 that was out there. So what we're going to do is we're going to quit this, go back to your data, pull out the 0 line. So go down to the 8, 0, and simply delete the 8 and delete the 0. Delete the 8 and delete the 0. That wouldn't be a 0 if we did more trials anyway. Because eventually, along the line, somebody would have gotten 8 flips and it would have been just fine, yes? Eventually, at some point, somebody would have gotten 8 flips and it would have balanced out. So it's only 0 because of, now hit graph again, and you'll see the exact same scatter plot, but you notice what's missing here. What's missing here is the 8, 0 because it's no longer there. We took it out. It might seem weird to do that, but it's mathematically necessary for the exponential because it can't 0. It can't 0 out. Mathematically. This is a mathematical reason. I have a quiz for you guys for next week that gets you back into this idea. I wasn't sure I was going to be timed. So all that is a mathematical deal. Basically, think about, we did talk about this in class, right? Did we talk, was it after class? I can't remember. Was it in class, raising things to powers, how they can never equal 0? Have we talked about that?
Yeah.
Did we? Tell me no if we did. I think we did.
In the theater.
Yeah, in the auditorium.
Thank you! Yes, because that's when you guys brought up the exponential! Yes, it was the bike data. You guys actually voted for the exponential data, but because it zeroed out, the exponential farted out, and then we talked about why you couldn't. So we're fixing it to make it work in this case. It farted out, it farts out. No, it didn't fart out.
Well, it fits really nice.
Oh, good! Now run the regression.
Like fart.
Fart. Crap, I heard the wrong button. Yeah, you have me thinking about farts.
What was it with the 8?
What's up with the, oh, it was 8, 0. If you look at the data, let me turn this on, Carrie.
Okay, thank you.
We just took this one out.
Okay.
And that's causing the problem.
All right, yes.
That guy, right? I don't know why he's a laser pointer. That guy's causing the problem. So we pull him, what's that?
I'm a cat.
You're the cat. So we pull that one out, and it doesn't change the overall shape of the curve at all. And my point is, if this went to, say, 500 trials instead of 280, there would be somebody there anyway. It's just random flukiness that we got a 9 and didn't get an 8. So I'm not worried about pulling that out. All right, so now